guys, it's Maya and welcome to my channel, and for today's video we have an interesting one that's actually been on my list of videos to do for quite a while, and it is how much my entire makeup collection is worth. But it's always a thought that kind of comes into my head like, I wonder how much I've actually spent on makeup. Oh dear God. So instead of dilly-dallying around, I went through my makeup collection, I valued everything and figured out how much the whole thing is worth. So we're going to structure this into a few steps in this video. So step number one, here is a clip of my entire makeup collection just in general, so you can have a kind of general idea of how much makeup I do actually own. And what you need to do is go down below and comment how much you think it is worth. And you can have a little round of applause if you get it close. Step numero dos. I'm going to take you deeper into my makeup collection and we're going to have a look, have a little dig through, and I've valued up each compartment. We'll have a look at what they all amount to separately, and then at the end it's going to be the final reveal of how much it all costs. Just a little disclaimer, I swear I am not bragging in the slightest. This is just something that I was wondering and I thought it'd be fun for you guys to share with me. Obviously a lot of my products have been kind of well used, so they're not kind of worth the retail price, but just to make things easier, I've valued everything at the retail price that it's sold at in shops. And 90% of this makeup I don't buy full price anyway, because as you know, I buy a lot of makeup at car boot sales, like Depop and stuff like that. I've got a whole playlist of car boot sale videos including makeup. If you want to watch it, link is below. It's just nice to know what I would have to spend if I bought this all new from shops, which personally I would never do because I'd rather buy a house. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's have a closer look at my makeup collection. So the first thing I took into account were the palettes here, like the Blush Nudes palette and the MUA Undress palette, Makeup Revolution, lip kits. This section that I worked out is basically all the loose bits that aren't really in a section. And these few little items came to £34. That in itself shocked me for things that I don't really use. £34 could get you a nice meal. And I want me some food. Onto foundations, I must admit I do love myself a good foundation, especially a luxury one. So I have ones like Estee Lauder Double Wear, I have two of. I have Bare Minerals, MAC, £160.50 on foundation. Can you believe it? Next I have my brows and eyeliner section. I have loads of little things in here. I don't actually use this much, surprisingly. Mainly the only thing I use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and my collection eyeliners. And this section came to £158.50. Honestly, shook to the core. If you didn't know, I also do have a full makeup collection video where I go in depth, so that will be linked below and cards will pop up if you want to watch that so you can properly go through what I own. But this section is primers and lip pencils. There is not really much in here because I don't tend to use it that much. I'm not really that fussed. But I do have an Urban Decay primer which I use mostly, which is expensive because it's Urban Decay. And this total came to £115.40. This messy section is bronzers and highlighters. This once again isn't one I normally use everything from. I normally stick to my Smashbox palette, which is quite expensive on its own. So this little section came to £148.75. Lipsticks now, I did used to have a lot more lipstick, but if you saw my makeup decluttering video, you know that I got rid of like half of them. So this is what I have now. It is a lot less than I did before, but still, you'll be shocked. It's because I've got things like a YSL lipstick. I've got quite a few MAC lipsticks. I think I've got 4. So these came to £277.50. This messy section is concealers and mascaras. Now, this is where I downfall because it is my favourite bit. This is what I like to collect the most. So I have a lot of stuff, including Makeup Forever, but I normally tend to gravitate towards drugstore concealers. £278.50. Just for this. This section I don't use as much because it's like loose, it's like loose eyeshadows and mini palettes and stuff, but I just, knowing me, don't tend to gravitate towards it. And this section comes to £140. Now I have powders. In the decluttering I got rid of quite a lot of powders, so I don't have that many. Airspun's quite discounted, Rimmel's discounted, but I also have Bare Minerals and MAC, which might rock up the price. So this section comes to £87.50. And then lastly I have my palettes, 3 Morphe palettes. I have the 35P, 35O and 35 are, I think this is my most expensive item, Benefit Blush and Babe Blush Bar. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Benefit blushes, including Hoola Bronzer, £49.50. Obviously I didn't pay that, but that is what it's retailed at. And then my beloved Naked Smoky palette. So all my palettes together came to £157.70. So that is each of the compartments kind of valued separately. I did not expect the concealers and mascaras bit to be the most expensive. Do I really need to spend £277 on lipsticks? On this little slither of flesh on my face? Ugh, that kind of sounds a bit minging. Okay, drum roll please. The total of my entire makeup collection, everything added together, everything in the drawer, the palettes, everything, is £1,558.35. Oh my god. Oh my god. You could go on a really nice all-inclusive holiday for that, I'm just saying. Don't know which one I'd rather have. That is a lot, and for my American viewers, so you kind of understand it a bit better as well, translated into dollars, that is $1,987.01. I love how there's just an extra little 1 cent on the end. But holy macaroni, that is a lot of money. But please let me know how close your estimations were to the real price. Also, can we appreciate the amount of time it took me to value everything and add it all up? Like the video and support. I'm now setting this as a little challenge, and I really want to know how much your makeup collection is worth. So if you can be bothered and you have the time to value everything up, please let me know on any of my social medias. I would love to find out. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this as interesting as I did, and I will see you in my next video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.
OMG, it's Maya. She has sorted out a certain attire with makeup moments, lifestyle too. You'll never get bored. OMG, it's Maya.